What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneaky Sneaks back with a new video. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a good one. All right, today we're going to talk about some Air Jordan 11s. We got the Air Jordan 11 low Breds. All right. Size 12. This is not my size. The official colorway is black, varsity red, white. All right, let's take a look at them. All right, here you have them, the Air Jordan 11 low in that classic black and red colorway. These are really nice. These released late last month, back in April, I believe. And I finally got my hands on a pair. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions. But this is a very nice shoe. I'll just go over the quality real quick. Looks really good. The patent leather is real nice. Got a nice nice grain of patent leather. Looks kind of little, kind of thick. Got some nice mesh, real sturdy. Let's look at the tongue. Got your mesh tongue and got your red Jumpman right there in the middle. And there's a look at the bottom. I mean, pretty much the same thing as the mids, we just got it in a low top version, but same thing. You got your 23 in the back with that red Jumpman. Just a classic shoe. I'm gonna grab the other shoe real quick. And it does have the Nike Air on the inside. And here's a look at both shoes. Now, I didn't know this, but Michael Jordan did wear these in the NBA Finals back in '96 when the Chicago Bulls played the Seattle Supersonics. MJ did rock these on court. And I always thought that he had on the mids because you couldn't tell from the black socks that he was wearing. The Chicago Bulls started rocking black socks in the playoffs back in '96. And I believe they were the first team to do that. They started wearing black socks in the playoffs, and you couldn't tell that MJ was rocking a low top because of the black socks that he had on. But he did rock the low tops in the NBA Finals. But these are just clean. Just really dope, man. And I believe these are still sitting on websites and possibly in stores. They sold out at first. I think they came out on April 26th, I believe, and they sold out online, but they were still sitting in stores. And now they're just sitting online and in stores. So, but this is just a dope shoe. You got your carbon fiber here. Yeah, but like I said, man, just pretty much the same thing as the mids. I'm gonna pull the mids out real quick. Here's a look at the highs, the mids, whatever you want to call them. But these are the high tops, and you got your low tops. Yeah, MJ rocked both versions in the 96 NBA Finals. He wore the high top version and the low top version. And he won his 4th NBA championship in these right here. I'm not a fan of the low tops. I mean, it's a nice looking shoe, but I prefer the highs over the lows. I mean, it's just a better look to me. You know, it's just a full version of the shoe, which I like. You got your 23 on the back as well. Just dope shoes, man. Just classic colorway. There's a difference with the carbon fiber. Like on the medial side, you got your carbon fiber right here, and it's kind of, it looks white with the black dots. And on the low top version, you just got a blacked out carbon fiber with your little dots right here. But yeah, just a small difference. I just noticed that, so I wanted to show you guys that. I forgot that this carbon fiber was like this on this 2019 pair. But yeah, man. I also have the IE. Let me get my hands on those real quick. We got the Air Jordan Low IE Bred. Now MJ wore these against the Knicks. I think it was the 2nd round of the 96 playoffs. He wore these up against the Knicks when they played the Knicks, and I think he played maybe two games in these against the New York Knicks. And it doesn't have the patent leather, as you can see. You know, it has like small sections of mesh going all around the shoe. And you got a black and red carbon fiber on the medial side, and let's look at the bottom. But yeah, MJ wore these against the Knicks. Also Orlando, he wore these against the Orlando Magic, and I think he sprained his ankle. I think it was game 1 when he wore these, and he sprained his ankle. And that was the last time I saw him rocking these. But, I just wanted to give you guys a comparison with the Bred highs and the IE lows. MJ wore all 3 versions in the 1996 NBA playoffs. I mean, this is just, history right here, man. I like talking about the history of the shoes. MJ played in both. And these are classic, man. Just some classic colorways. And I like this IE low. I like this IE low better than this Air Jordan low right here. Because this is how a low, this is how it's supposed to be. And right here, even though it's a low, I prefer the high because I feel like this is how it should be. With the patent leather, I prefer the highs other than the low. But I mean, still dope. If you're looking to grab a pair, you can go ahead. I do recommend these right here if you're looking to grab a pair. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's an OG, and Michael Jordan wore these in the playoffs. So if you don't have the highs, then I recommend you pick these up. Yeah, there's a look at both lows right here. What you guys prefer? the IE low or this new Air Jordan low Bred? What you guys prefer? Let me know in the comment section. All right. Now I'm going to take you guys back to 1995. It was this past Wednesday, I believe, May 7th, was the 30th anniversary when Michael Jordan first debuted the Concord 11 with the number 45 in the back. And I believe it was game 1 against the Orlando Magic when he came out with the Concord 11s. And the Bulls lost to the Magic in game 1. Mike had the ball and Nick Anderson came from behind him and stole the ball. And I believe it led to a fast break where Penny Hardaway gave an assist to Horace Grant, and I think that sealed the game for him. Horace Grant dunked the ball, and I think that sealed the game for the Magic in game 1. But this is just a classic shoe, man. Really love this shoe. Like, this shoe right here changed the game. Like, when I first saw these on TV, you know, when I first saw MJ rocking these on TV, man, I was wondering, man, like, what are those? Like, what is Michael Jordan wearing? Because it was something we never seen before, and it was just unique and just a clean shoe. I can remember seeing these for the first time in person. Just a awesome shoe, man. And these are clean, man. But this past Wednesday was the 30th anniversary when Michael Jordan debuted the Air Jordan 11. And he actually switched back to the number 23 in game 2 of the Orlando series. But this is just dope. But yeah, Nick Anderson was in a post-game interview, and he was asked, was Michael Jordan better in number 23? He was like, yeah, I think so. So the next game, Michael Jordan switched back to the number 23. And if you was a Jordan fan, man, everybody was just hyped to see Michael Jordan back in number 23. But, you know, this is, you know, where it all started with the 11s. And fast forwarding back to 96, Michael Jordan wore both versions of the 11 right here. Like, he wore this in game 1. He wore the IE low Breds in game 1 and wore the highs for the rest of that series. And the Bulls got their revenge against the Magic, and they swept the Magic. And I think, yeah, they swept the Magic and moved on to the NBA Finals. And that ended the Shaq and Penny era. So, but yeah, Mike got his revenge against the Magic and these bad boys right here. And he rocked these in game 1 of that series. And then, moving on to the NBA Finals, he wore the Air Jordan Low, black and red, and the Air Jordan 11 highs. I mean, just some history. Just dope. This is my favorite colorway in the Air Jordan 11. Like, this is my favorite colorway. And these are just fire, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinion on the Air Jordan 11 Low, black and red. I think it's a good shoe. I think it's a good release. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the lows, of the Air Jordan 11 lows, but these are dope. These are nice. I do recommend copping these if you want a pair. And if you don't have a pair of these, I do recommend that you cop these if you haven't already. But yeah, man, just a solid shoe. Solid shoe. These are really nice. I give these an 8 out of 10, you know. But yeah, that's my those are my thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 11 lows. You guys leave a comment below and tell me what you think of these and what's your favorite Air Jordan 11. You guys leave a comment and let me know that as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more videos. We got more videos on the way. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Peace.